like to show you a unique production pipeline that integrates multiple cutting-edge techniques with proprietary applications. Originally developed to enhance creative productivity, it has the added benefit of drastically reducing both cost and time of conventional production. Designed and built in-house using the latest game engine technology, the motion picture Rapid Prototyper is an example of the tech-based tools available to our creative teams.
Lieutenant Commander Harrington reporting, sir.
This proprietary pre-visualization software provides the director and the creative team with a realistic virtual studio where they can rough out an entire film and test alternatives. They can identify problems and find solutions early on, which saves time and money on site during physical production.
We consider this a filmmaker's tool. It's all about giving a filmmaker the flexibility to explore creatively what the movie should be when there's little pressure. We're not in prep, we're not in production, we're not in post. This is all about development and our ability to make the best movie possible. So as we develop these assets and as we develop the backgrounds, we plug the assets into the box to create the bare bones of the movie, the filmmakers actually have the ability to make that movie in the box. And it provides a foundation for all involved, financiers, visual effects, artists, studios. Everybody has a proof of concept of the value of the movie we're about to make.
The approved prototype serves as a common reference tool during both production and post-production, facilitating a uniquely efficient and coordinated process.
The idea of the prototyper is to do something that is more than just previs. It's actually to create real story development, to be able to do it rapidly, to be able to have the visual quality of it be strong enough that you can actually develop story and see how scenes are working and adjust story development. So as the old pencil test was to animation, this is kind of a state-of-the-art 21st century approach to creating a real story reel and also being able to generate at a good speed and at a reasonably low cost story material that you can go out and actually test with audiences to see how your characters are working, how your story world is working.
Using Piedmont's consumer engagement metric along with Evergreen's prototyper gives a much more accurate sense from a much earlier point in time how people are actually responding to a given concept at a very, very early point in the production process.
To use the prototyper, we load digital sets and characters into the application. Both cameras and characters have a wide range of actions and attributes that can be controlled via the pop-up menus and can be modified at any time. The Rapid Prototyper is fueled by innovative production design and asset creation.
The first thing you can do in this space is to experiment with the actual filmmaking technique that you can't do necessarily with storyboards. You have to wait and still use your imagination. So yes, you are going to be blocking, and literally it will be you, the director, the DP, who are now deciding the shots in this space, and it is instantaneous. That is the beauty of it.
Like any good film, production design starts with a script and a well-conceived storyboard. Generally, the producer or the director works with artists on 2D character design. The design sketches are then sent to modeling, where they are built into controllable 3D characters. Set design starts with a director or producer review of concept art, which, once approved, is built in Maya software. We then use the Unity game engine software to convert the assets into a format where we can dress the set through digital choices and tweaks. At this point, the set is usable for a wide range of uses and applications. These sets can be rendered in high resolution for feature films or in low resolution for games or a digital series. To instantly and accurately animate digital characters, motion capture, or mocap, is used to record human motion. Much faster than hand animation, mocap replicates the nuance of human motion in a way that hand animation never could. Another way we build our virtual sets is with a survey and scanning tool called LiDAR. This laser-ranging camera scans our location and creates a computer model that helps us seamlessly integrate computer-generated characters within the live-action scenes. LiDAR helped turn the physical locations, such as the woods of Alaska for Walking with Dinosaur, into 3D assets. These 3D assets were given to our visual effects partner to create highly realistic interactions between the CG dinosaurs and the physical ground.
One of the things that you'll find out in visual effects a lot is the number of iterations having to be done for visual effects and other type of work. But with Prototyper, you have the opportunity to go ahead and be very precise about what you want done, what you need done. It's all there in motion in the scene. And so the visual effects companies can go ahead and use that as their billing process. They can look at that and budget to that. And it also gives them something, including the director and the DP, something to shoot and be specific to. So once they get into the post-production process, especially they'll have the Prototyper, they've already edited it in. As they get the live action, they simply cut in what they've already generated and intermix those. And then the visual effects company can go ahead and match that and get it so that they can minimize the amount of iterations required by the director, because he's already bought off on the basic design, the action, and timing.
This is an actual Prototyper scene from Walking with Dinosaurs. In this shot, a background character crosses the main action and then stops abruptly. The director or producer can review the action either in person with the operator or on a remote location via an iPad playback application. They can then request changes to be made and reviewed in real time. Once the shot is approved, it can go to editorial where it is added into the scene. Here is the nesting ground scene prototype on the left and the rough cut scene from our movie on the right. On a feature film, this software allows us to identify and address issues early on before incurring the substantial costs of physical production. With the focus on execution rather than experimentation, production becomes far more efficient.